Day 2 of the government shutdown with still no negotiations scheduled. Taking a live look, checking out the U.S. Capitol building where lawmakers seem to be at a crossroads. If there is no compromise, President Donald Trump says he will move ahead with layoffs for federal workers. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us here on The News at 6. I'm Mike Seela. Don Baker is on assignment. Tonight we are learning more about how this shutdown is impacting our area. We do have live team coverage. We want to begin with our Augustina Malus, who is watching the shutdown and how that could affect flood insurance that, as you know, has become so crucial over the past few years in our area.
Well, Mike, FEMA's National Flood Insurance Program is currently in limbo, which could impact homeowners in flood-prone areas in coastal Georgia and South Carolina. Without the National Flood Insurance Program, homebuyers could be left without the crucial coverage they need. As you mentioned, the flood insurance storm Debbie hit our area pretty severely. What you're seeing right now on your screen is video from a neighborhood in Richmond Hill that saw the flood impacts last year. I talked to the executive director of the Association of State Floodplain Managers today about how the shutdown's impacts on flood insurance could affect the housing market. He said while coastal communities experience more flood risks, you have options. The answer lies in local action and informed decisions.
We're still in hurricane season, and I'm always mindful that just because we have not been hit, thankfully, this year, doesn't mean we can't. And given that this lapse may last days or weeks, it would be my recommendation, certainly, that if somebody is looking for a home that's flood prone, that they look into private flood insurance options.
That crucial advice directly echoes local Savannah lenders' sentiments who say if you have a house under contract, private insurance companies will cover your home. These experts advise you to seek those out, as well as calling listing agents, car insurers, and local companies or brokers prior to closing. Savannah's recent move to require new homes be built 2 feet above the base flood elevation is another step towards resilience amid hurricane seasons. Live in the newsroom, Augustina Malus, WTOC News.